Hi, this is Charity Adams with adamsacres.com, and I had a comment come in today and they wanted to know how to weld a letter inside of a shape. And I didn't know exactly whether they wanted to use Inkscape or Make the Cut or Sure Cuts a Lot, so I'm going to do it in Inkscape because Inkscape is free and everybody can download it and use it to design things. We're going to just use a simple box for this, and we're going to create an SVG that you can use in most software for electronic cutters like Black Cat Cougar or the Silhouette or any of those. Okay, so first of all you need to create your basic shape. So here we have our shape, and we want to create a border because this is going to be white space that we want to put our font into. So we've got that, and I'm going to hit right click and I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so that I have a good border space. Let's change the color so that you can see. Let's just make it smaller. Okay, and go back. I like to have things centered. So to center things, we're just going to go Option, our Object, Align. We'll do a center and a center. So now we have our shape. We're going to highlight both of them. So now this one's highlighted and that one's highlighted, and we're going to do an exclusion. So now we have a border right here. Okay. Next thing we need to do is get some words, and we're going to basically do something really simple. We'll get our text down here. Let's just type the word hello. No big deal. Okay, so we have our word hello. Let's make it a little bit bigger so we can work with it better. It's going to go in our box, and we're going to want to merge these letters together a little bit. So first of all, going to go path, object to path, and now these letters are in vector format. Okay, so now we've got that. And now let's simplify them just a bit and see what that does. That just takes out some of these little nodes. You can see there's quite a few less. It makes your cuts a little bit cleaner. Sometimes it distorts it too much. For this purpose, it's not going to. Okay, so now we want to weld these letters together. So we're going to do Object, Ungroup, because we need to move them around. We're going to select the E and use our arrow key on our computer and just arrow it over until they overlap. For this purpose, we need them to overlap because we need to weld them together. Okay. Got it. Now they're overlapped. One more, and we'll arrow over. You can also point and slide this, but I want to keep them on the same line below, so I'm going to arrow them over using the arrows on your keyboard. Okay, so we've got that, and we just want to highlight the word, not the border, just the word. And we're going to do a path union because we want this to become all one piece. And you'll see that if you click on View, Display, and Outline, you'll see that there's no lines in between. So we know this is going to cut as one solid piece. Go back, and we're going to go back to normal so I can see what it looks like. Now, we just want to make it big enough so that it hits our border. Okay, so it's overlapping our border here, it's overlapping our border there. Now, take the piece, highlight everything. You can do that with going like this, or you can click on one and use your Shift key and click on the other piece, and now they're both highlighted. Going to do a path and union. And now we're going to see that hello has become part of the object. You can do this with any object. You can do it with a star, you can do it with a heart, you can do it with anything. Basically, create your border. That's the first step. Then create your text, bring it together, and union it together. And that's all there is to creating text within a shape. This is Charity Adams with adamsacres.com. Stop by for some of the files in our store and pick up some of the free ones while you're there. Have a great day.